Zay, what's good, man? How the vertical look? I'm doing it. I'm doing this on vertical on YouTube only. I'm gonna see how it look. I want to see how it look. It look straight. Is it? You know what I'm saying? I have no clue how this look. How it looks, Zay. I don't get to do my intros and stuff because I have to do a. I gotta make it look a certain way. It's straight though. I thought about doing I thought about doing like putting it on vertical on Facebook to see how that look. To see if it looked different vertical on Facebook. Cause it looked normal on the book. Nah, I ain't muted. I'm trying to see how it look. If y'all watching on YouTube, let me know how it look vertical. I thought about doing all of them vertical, but I ain't want to mess it up. So if y'all is like follow me on YouTube, let me see how like pop in there, hit the like, and tell me how it look. Cause I got it normal on Facebook and Twitch and Kick. Charles D was good, my boy. When Biggie Valley come home, we make it so wavy. All right, let me put this. All right, Nano kicks wheel. Zay, appreciate y'all tapping in. I'm watching Malik Willis get busy out there. I'm gonna just start. I'm gonna get into some gameplay, I guess, because I want to see how it looks. So I could potentially like do all my gameplay like that, but I gotta see how it looks. William, you say you like it? Like, is it crop right? Like the gameplay part ain't nothing like missing on there. Let me just hop into this right here real quick and see how it look. And y'all can tell me like if it look right or not. Cause I tried to put like the follow me part and how the chat pop at the top. So that way like I'm looking at it, it look like like you probably can take it where all right, so if you take out the chat, if you take out the chat on your screen, you straight. Okay. Cause see, I did it that way so people could see all the chats on one screen. But then again, like I could take it off and flip flop it, like put my camera at the top and put that follow me screen at the bottom, and then just let the chat come over top of that. I could do it that way because I really want to flirt around with it until I get like the best looking situation. Cause I could flip it and put my camera at the top and then put that at the bottom and then just let the chat. But I be wanting. But I kind of like the fact that I could put all the chats at one spot. Yeah, that's how I had it set, because I wanted to put the chat at the top. But I'm looking at it, it looked like the chat gonna naturally cover the bottom, the YouTube chat. Cause I always like having it where all my chats be on the screen. Cause I'm on Facebook, Kick, Twitch, and YouTube. I be on multiple platforms, so I be wanting people to see what other people talking about too. So it's like if somebody watching on YouTube, they just about gonna have to disable the chat for YouTube. Is that a hard thing to do? Is to disable the chat on YouTube? But then you right though, I kind of want people to have the chat up so they can chat. Oh, this is interesting. Give me that. Get out of that, Drake. Get out of that, Drake. Because I got it on my phone so I could kind of see how everybody chat is at the top on. He said, welcome to the all season code. What's good, She? Hey, She, do me a favor. Pop in on the YouTube and see how tell me how it look. So I can try to make the experience right for everybody. I ain't trying to make it where like if you watching it a certain way is, you know, where it mess you up or something. Cause if, you know, there's a chance I might make Facebook vertical too. Breon, what up? I might make Facebook vertical too. And I'm messing up. Caleb Carr, Caleb who? Boy, this is cool. We can see you. Keyboard cover my face. All right, for sure. I might need to put myself at the top then. I was trying to do that to let people be able to see the chats from all the streams, but I might be doing too much. I might just need to let YouTube chat be YouTube chat. It ain't gonna take me but 2 seconds to change it too. Caleb Williams, in real life, yeah. On the game, nah. This Josh Allen was free. Boy, this Josh Allen was free. Well, why he threw it like that? And Josh Allen here smoking rocks. I'm a flip it after this game. Caleb cheap. Is he cheaper than free? This game crazy, bro. Ball just hit this man in the face and he dropped his hoe. Tisk tisk, right? On like 100K. Tevin, you feel me? Yeah, give me that sec. NBA players getting drafted going back to college. What is shit going on? Boy, I must be completely out the loop if people getting drafted going back to school. That's some new shit. Bro, get out of here. He said why most streamers use Josh Allen. I'm using him because he's free. I had Cam Ward for like 2-3 months. Then Josh Allen, like if you used all your stuff, you could get him free. He got a lot of good abilities. His ability is kind of cheap. You feel me? Like cheap abilities, easy to use. He can run, he can throw. He got a good throwing motion. Like his throwing motion is not trash. Give me that. Like all my team is like B and D, what I could get for free. I mean, because unless you like a top 25, top 50 player in the world, spending money and trying to have the best players, like you really got yourself looking crazy out here. You feel me? You wasting time. Man, get out of bounds, man. They trying to hit stick. My dog, hey Los, I know you had to feel that new video I just dropped. I know you had to feel that, Los. I'm showing y'all some love because you can't say I'm biased. I'm showing y'all some love so you can't say I'm biased. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? All right, you can't say I'm biased because I'm showing y'all mad love. I'm just being honest. Get out of there. He gone. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Yo, Jay Mitch, what's popping? But yeah, Josh Allen, tall, fast. He got a good passing. He's always had a good passing motion. Like if you got a good release and you got cheap abilities, like and you a free quarterback, everybody gonna rock with. Like Justin Fields was earlier in the year. Tyler Sage, what up? Lock kick, number one shoe plug in the city. Man, make sure y'all smashing them reactions. I just dropped a mailbag question. Somebody asked me who is the NFL MVP. I dropped that on YouTube. Lack, what up? Literally about to click in and seeing you live, so I'm gonna check it later. Never have thought you would. But sometimes people be in their feelings, you know what I'm saying? That's why I dropped that other reel. Like, people be in their feelings, like, just because I don't like a player or I don't like a team, don't mean I'm finna sit here and say, like, oh my God. It's not like I'm finna just, Cam, get out of there, Cam. Give me a block. 4-5 LTDs. Yeah, they gotta go. Man, hope y'all had a good holiday if I ain't seen y'all. He said, I know you can speak about all teams, not just mine. Stafford 1, May 2, 3 is Cook. You talking about the running back Cook? James Cook? I look for some of y'all on YouTube is saying that you let me see something. Some of y'all on YouTube saying that y'all having a hard time y'all can't see me because of, so let me see something. Let me just flip this. Let me just flip this. Let me just flip this. Uh. Hey, listen, man. I'm a wizard with this stuff. I've been doing this for a long time, man. So if I need to flip something, I could flip it. That'd be dope right there. But see, y'all got the YouTube chat that's on the screen. So I get y'all want to see the YouTube chat from just YouTube. I usually like to have it where you can see everybody's chat. But if I take, I could shrink the chat. I could shrink the chat and put it somewhere. But then like that's gonna y'all ain't gonna be able to read. Let me see something. I'm gonna finesse with it for a second to see. I'm gonna finesse it for a second. Then y'all tell me. How about that? How about that? He said they gotta exit out the chat if they want to comment. They gotta hit the comment. But see, I could change it though because most people ain't gonna do like you, William, because you know the sauce. Most people is not gonna wait for me to do that. They just gonna come in and feel like da 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 da. So if I just need to flip it around to where it's like how y'all used to seeing it on YouTube. Big Jeff, what up? I pulled CJ twice, Moss corner, Hill and Vic. I wanted that Randy Moss wide receiver, but it's just not in the cards. I'm not spending 5 million coin on that. How is that though? If y'all watching, your Alan Harris, appreciate the follow. If y'all watching, I'm trying out something new on YouTube. I'm doing a vertical stream on YouTube, and then if I like it, YouTube, Facebook might get the vertical stream on gaming, and for you to see the full, you might just have to do Kick and Twitch on full. But I wanted to see how this looked though. Yo, Deshaunrick, what up? So y'all tell me how it look. Y'all, if y'all watching on YouTube or you ain't seen the vertical yet, tap in on the tube one time for the one time so I can see if I got this thing on here right. Cause I want to make sure we get it right. That way in the future, we got it. Cause see, I think I got it now where like if you on YouTube, the chat look like how it normally look to you. It said tap the screen, you can comment, hit send, tap the screen, and it goes back to the regular screen. Okay, let's see. Let me see some. Cause if y'all YouTube comment and then I just have the other comment on the screen of the gameplay. Cause like if not, the chats will overlap. I could, change it around. But I kinda like y'all being able to do it. Doing 50, 20, 20. I feel like I did something wrong. I ain't even attempted to do that. True. I dig it. Do whatever. Nah, it's more about giving y'all the experience on y'all end of looking the way you normally watch a YouTube. Cause one thing about me is reason why I'm doing this is if people like watching vertical streams, I'm a fool if I don't have it where you could watch it in vertical. If you like watching in full screen, I'm a fool to not have it in full screen. If you like watching the shop talk, I'm a fool to not do shop talk. if you like watching smaller compressed versions of the shop talk, I'm a fool to not have that. Like my goal is to just put it, and if I like the way it come out on YouTube, the Facebook gaming part of it might get put in vertical like this, and I might add Twitter and TikTok, because when I'm doing YouTube, I can't do music, so I kind of pair Facebook and YouTube together, because though when I do those two strings, I can't have music. So it's like, it could be the same for oh, get out of there, CJ. Get out of there, CJ. It could be the same for TikTok, you know what I'm saying? So I just want to make sure I do it where it makes sense. LTD, they can get ×3 with my 0-10 and go under 50 rands. I've been 50 Titans in whatever program. I mean, to be honest, like all these teams about the same. It may be like a 1 card difference. Personally, like vertical gameplay, other one for the shot talk. Hey, listen, you speaking my language, Jeff. You know what I'm saying? Great minds think alike. That's what I was kind of thinking, was the new stage. We kind of like in a new we kind of like in a new era of gaming, where like I'm trying to even find my passion for like truly playing the actual game. I fell in love with like the shop talk, talking sports, you know what I'm saying, debating, talking movies and watching game film and stuff. Like I done kind of got hyped off that. But if this right here is some different way to stream and it bring a new sauce, then it is what it is. Rich been telling me to do it for a minute. Y'all know, shot by a hardhead. Y'all know I'm not an easy person to get along to doing something that like. Yeah, I'm like, all right, let me see what this hitting on. Oh my god, I can see vertical when you do commentate. Yeah, but then again, like the commentation when we do those, I like the multi-view of being able to go full screen and put it in the multi-view. I ain't got all them LTE everybody be playing. I know it. I'm not trying to get them out of mail. Daniel Hall, Los, KT2 to go in the building. What up? Oh my God. Great defense. I should have threw the dig right there. Great defense. I should have threw the dig. I mean, if you want shot talk to be huge, you might have to delve into other sports, baseball. I mean, that Titan's such a small market. That's why, like, if you notice, like, I start throwing in other teams and stuff. Like, I know I couldn't survive just doing just Titans. Like, even the biggest people who just do just Titans, it ain't enough. You know what I'm saying? Like Tennessee Titan fan base ain't big enough for us to be, one of those, you know what I'm saying? So yeah. Should I kick a field goal? Yeah, I'm gonna kick a field goal and play defense, right? I don't want to, but I am. Tighten up, Stevie. Got them Saints tomorrow, man. I really want the Titans to beat the Saints. Like we can't we're not getting the number 1 pick. Like the Giants and the Raiders are playing for that tomorrow. They shut down Max Crosby, so it's a good chance he could ask for a trade. And looking at past trades, like a 2nd and a 6th would get him. I mean, Tennessee Titans need to call the Raiders and say, look, We'll send y'all Calvin Ridley, Will Levis in a second. Send us Max Crosby. What up? What's good? What's popping? I would appreciate the parlay hitting this week. I bet you would. Would you give me Simmons for Buckner and Alec Pierce in the second or two? Hell no. A lot of people want Alec Pierce. I don't. I mean, Alec Pierce is a good deep threat receiver, but I'm gonna keep it a stack. Like, he ain't worth no 20-25 million that he finna get. That's gonna be, we're gonna be going through Calvin Ridley part 2. Oh yeah, Rich. We trying it up. Can we stop the Jags? I don't really care about stopping the Jags, but I do. I would like to. I would like to beat the Saints though. Don't really care about that Jags game. Do care about the Saints. I get it. Not a lot of coverage on them, but you'll find a tight end toss. It's a lot of talk about though. Yeah, Cypher. Yeah. See, PK and TD probably got like the most like solid, but then PK can be like so dry sometimes that Tyler Rowland probably is the most entertaining Titans person that make content outside of myself, which I'm not gonna toot my own horn because like I'm new into the space. Some of them people been covering the Titans since the 90s, and that's all they do. They don't do nothing else. Like, I'm just kind of like how I was when I was playing FPS and doing podcasts and running Vibe Nation, and then I wanted to get into Madden. It's kind of how I feel. It's like a new passion of being able to like cover the Titans media wise, and it's a lot of copycats. It's a lot of people that just take other people's stuff and regurgitate it. It's a lot of people that don't have their own thoughts on it. So it's like I get to bring my own thoughts to the Titans. So I think that's what I like about it. But the market ain't like New York or California or the Dallas Cowboys or something. It's not a big market team. So I have to kind of troll everybody else's fan bases, but in a way where I'm being honest about my takes, because I don't like the content creators that just troll, that just say stuff for clicks, because then people who come to actually hear what you honestly think about your team or they team don't take you serious because they're like, man, he a troll. Like Tyler Rowland really good and he do really good film breakdown, but it's the section of the fan base that still feels like he's a troll. They think it's some people that still feel like Tyler is like Steelman, but he's not. Steelman and Buck be trolling, and it's what make me turn and not watch them. No disrespect, like they some accomplished guys, but for me it's like, but I need to know what you saying is what you stand on, not just you saying something for the sake of saying it. You know what I'm saying? Like I need you to have like some real conviction and backbone when you making your takes, and that's what I try to bring in on my end. You know what I'm saying? I don't live in Tennessee. I don't live in Nashville. I'm from Alabama. So I get to do it a little bit with Bama, but then like Bama is a heavily covered team. So I kind of do it from the same thing, but I'm not, my passion for Bama and making Bama content ain't as deep as Titan. He said, I hope you don't give him that 20-25 mil. It's insane. I mean, I'm happy for him and his family to get that money. I just don't think the Titans spending $20-25 million for Romeo Doubs or Alec Pierce makes sense. That's why, I like the latest mock that I did. If y'all, and I'll be posting them in the Discord, but my latest mock, I had Carnell Tate, Brandon Sis, Emmanuel Pregnon, Zachariah Branch, Dennis Sutton, Austin Barber, Jacob Rodriguez, Nick Singleton, Dalen Everett, Michael Taft, and Brett Norfleet. Like I kind of went, like I got some trench, I got some for the trenches, but I did that thinking that okay, let me make one. If the Titans was to go out, maybe the Titans do go after Max Crosby. It said Houston Oilers fan. Yeah. See, I was born 83. I graduated class of '01 in high school. So as a kid, Warren Moon, I played with him on Nintendo. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love Warren Moon growing up. That's what got me into that team. And then when they came to Nashville, it's the closest team proximity to where I'm from, which is North Alabama. It's on the Tennessee River. Like, Tennessee River go through my city. You can go from my daddy house like 15, 20 minutes and be in Mississippi, hit the Natchez Trace and be at the Mississippi River. You know, like my little brother played at Mississippi State. So it's like between Tennessee and Mississippi. Like HBCU, Lane College in Tennessee, bought my grandma house when she passed because it's in the family. They part of a scholarship and they do the campus tours. The people stay in that house. It's like a historic city house. So it's like I got ties to Mississippi and Tennessee. So when they brought the Titans to Nashville, it's the closest team to me. And then there's Steve McNair. You know what I'm saying? You go from Warren Moon to Steve McNair as a kid. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, it's up. Like, there's nothing else to talk about for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like a dream come true for me. So Eddie George, you know, NCAA Game Breaker 97 with Eddie George doing the huge stiff arm, big Game Breaker cheat code, like Javon Curse. Yeah, you know, it was done. Warren Moon, Duncan Hill, Givens, Haywood, Jeffries, Ernest. You know, it's like, listen, man, like, that spread offense as a kid that Warren Moon ran was crazy. And what's even crazier is that Warren Moon is the last and only 4,000 yard passer we got in franchise history. So that, you know, we got people in the fan base that don't think that the 3,300 that Cam Ward about to throw for means nothing. Like, bro, like, you know how many people I can count on one hand the amount of people that threw for 3,000, 3,500 yards in Titans history as a franchise. Like, we just ain't been a franchise that had like prolific passers. Give me the hit stick. Give me the ball. Give me the ball.
God damn, stupid.
God damn, is right. Corey. And we gotta beat the Saints tomorrow though. If not, they're gonna be talking about Tyler Shuck all the rest of the offseason. And I ain't gonna lie, like I think this Tyler Shuck surprised a lot of people with his play. But I mean, Kellen Moore is a good offensive mind, so you had to expect Kellen Moore was gonna get him together. It said I'm liking. Hold on. Don't go. Is that still like in the YouTube stream? I can still my phone kick YouTube the way. Okay, for sure. That's all I needed to hear. That's all I needed to hear. And then I can still tweak it. I think the Titans should do what the Bears did, buy your trench players with cap, maybe one receiver and draft everything else. I think where they need to spend money at is defensive back. Like if you can get a Tariq Woolen, Alontae Taylor, if you can get, you know, one like, because honestly, like the guys we got off waivers, Kairi Long, Baker Jr., Kamon Hall, Amar Davis, we got a lot of guys off waivers that ain't good, but they okay considering Snead, alleged drive-by shooting, Jarvis Brownlee on the Jets, Roger McCreary on the Rams. Like, when you take your 3 starting corners and get rid of all of them, and then you just insert guys. Marcus Harris played good in the nickel and outside, the rookie, until he got hurt. But, I mean, if you go look at Spotrac and look at the free agent corners that's coming up next offseason, that's like on their second deal, meaning these guys are around 24 to 26 years old, and this contract is probably going to take them to their 28 or 30. Like, Baker Jr., Omar Davis, all these guys is like probably 4 or 5. You know, Kairi Long. These is the guys that people is gonna take a shot at trying to add to their roster. Like the Chiefs got Christian Fulton from us. Adoree Jackson is still on the Eagles. Like guys that play for us. Hugo Amadi is on the Saints. You know, we put 3 safeties on IR. Kevin Winston, Xavier Woods, Mike Brown. You know, we picked up Jared Reed off the Seahawks. You know, you got Kendall Brooks, Hallett. Like all these guys is, you know, like we picked up half the waiver wire already. So I think they just got to get a star and then draft a couple of defensive backs. Like if you look at my mocks, you know, like I usually take 2 corners and a safety. I think that's what they gonna have to do to shore up the secondary and let all these guys come back healthy and then make your decision. Like Snead's decision will be pretty much made legally through the law. You know what I'm saying? Whether, you know, his indictment holds or he gets exonerated. You know, so when you look at oh yeah, give me that. Get up. Get out of there. Get out of there. Get out of there. Get out of there. Oh my God.
Just intercepted the pass. Wow! Look what I found, Mom.
I don't have college football knowledge, so I don't know who the new kids is.
She got
Derrick Henry running wild. Yeah, I got it on the TV up here. Hey, maybe the Ravens will decide to give him the ball in the 4th quarter, like last week. Me and my dad was sitting there watching that game like, why is they not giving Derrick Henry the ball, bro? Born 83, graduated 01, Houston Oilers Titan fan, just to the channel. Hey, listen. You hear me? And every morning at 8 a.m. I usually drop a podcast on YouTube. I dropped it tonight because we've been on family time, so I had to upload a couple of my daughter's videos. And after I did, I said, we just gonna upload this video. See, what the Bears did was the Bears traded their number 1 pick to the Panthers. And out of that trade, they got DJ Moore, Caleb Williams, Luther Burden, offensive tackle from Tennessee, and a defensive tackle. You know, when you able to load up like that in the draft, and they brought in Montez Swift. They had Keenan Allen and let him go, but Montez Swift, and Kevin Byard, you know, like they got a lot out of free agency, solid pieces. I think that's what the Titans need to do, because the offensive line finally jailed 3 straight games with 100 yards rushing from Pollard. I don't expect Pollard to be the back of the future, but they got to draft another running back, or if they could add in like a Breece Hall or something, you know, that'd be solid. But Titans got a lot of moves that they need to make. If Femi come back healthy, you know, I expect them to make a big splash at edge or corner. And, you know, I like Jalen Phillips. The Eagles got him. You know, even before the Eagles got him, I was telling y'all to keep an eye out on him. Adafio Way. It's a few people that's out there that, you know, could be good fits to go with the Titans. If they got somebody like that, they could take a later round guy. They don't got to take a 1st or 2nd round edge. But if they strike out in free agency, like they for sure is gonna have to it's gonna tell the tale of where the draft got to go. Receiver, I want them to go receiver. I want them to go to the draft at receiver. I do not want I do not want them to go into free agency at receiver. Yeah, I'm watching Derrick Henry up here. Malik Willis threw a beam before Derrick Henry started taking over. Derrick Henry tried to take over last week, and they so goofy they started doing the typical Ravens thing and think that they got to be a pass first team rather than run the ball. I learned about players a couple of weeks before the draft. I'll be like, he played Rams football. I've been heavily into the draft because the Titans can flip their team. I mean, the Bears did it, the Patriots did it, The Broncos did it. A lot of the teams that's good. I mean, the Texans did it. 2 off seasons of free agency in the draft with a solid coaching hire, and you could be a contending team. Oh yeah, Malik out there playing ball. Why is this dude still playing this game, bro? Ken gonna be good. Got to build around him, man. I've been saying all season, Callahan did the same thing with Cam he did with Will Levis. Is like, bro, the opening week, trying to make your quarterback and go be like, people forget the Bengals got Joe Burrow killed year 1. He died. You know what I'm saying? He went out, you know, on he went out on his shield. You know what I'm saying? You can't be serious. And the crazy part is they did the same thing to Cam, you know, and people forget, like JC Latham got hurt the first half of the game that they was winning until Brian Callahan did that goofy shit before halftime. They should have went into the halftime with the lead, and then when JC went out, they put in a Ojukwu, and that was Bill Callahan's boy, Ojukwu. He didn't work. They put in Oli Udoh, and the line started gelling. The problem is they brought back JC too soon. JC comes back, his first game is against Max Crosby. Like, why would you bring him back against Max Crosby? You know what I'm saying? Dropping back 40 times don't make sense. All year they should have been doing what they doing now, which is they getting Tony Pollard the ball, they running the football, they using play action. We don't have a lot of good receivers. Most of our guys are rookies. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, you got old ass Van Jefferson and Tyler Lockett out there. Like, they put too much. They put too much too soon. They put the cart in front of the horse. You know what I'm saying? You got a rookie quarterback. You want him to run the ball, drop back like 20, 25 times and get used to the speed of the game, then start giving him more opportunities as you move the sticks and get more chances.
Yeah, I broke down the whole ball.
Yeah, Joe Burrow was in a coffin year 1.
And for the most part, some of it still need.
Rex Ryan? No, I don't like Rex Ryan.
I broke it down for the most part.
Bro, what is my man talking about?
One you can use for roaches. But
Yo, YP was good, my boy. Watching them Packers and Ravens get busy right now. How was your holidays, bro? He said, I feel like y'all could get a couple of pieces. The defense could be better. I mean, when you think about, like, Kevin Winston missed half the season, Xavier Woods, Quandre Diggs quit. You know what I'm saying? Like, Quandre Diggs and Tyler Lockett just quit. You know what I'm saying? Like, they just gave up. And I don't blame them. They like, bro, I signed up for a rebuild, but not the coach that get fired. They brought me here. So, you know, the defense, T-Sweat missed the first 4-5 games of the season. Big Jeff missed a few games in there. Femi got hurt in the Raiders game after he started getting good. You know, like when he started getting to the quarterback and getting a bunch of tackles for loss per game, he got hurt. And he's able to play right now, but they just not going to rush him back. You know, they traded off all the cornerbacks. So at this point, like, all they really need to do is let that, like, you're going to have Amani Hooker, you're going to have Kevin Winston, and you're going to have Xavier Woods next year. Out of all the safeties that's playing right now, because we got a number of practice squad safeties out there, like, whoever y'all like the best, keep about two or three of them. Put a couple of them on special teams and practice squad. You know what I'm saying? Draft you another young one. Linebackers, they good. They got Cody Barton. They got Cedric Gray, who turned into a stud. And then James Williams, who is just as good as Cedric Gray. Because he, like, got bigger skill size as far as, like, size and height. But adding another good linebacker in the back end of the draft. They got Mousy. Mousy is young from Auburn. But to me, Titans need dogs that's young at edge. Because next year you're going to bring Femi back and whoever you draft or whoever you get in free agency with T-Sweat and Big Jeff. Like maybe even want to add another dog in the middle too to rotate. I think it's so many options the Titans can go. They traded Draymond, but you could bring Jahad Ward back next year. Arden Key will be gone, but as much as Arden Key make, like if he took a team friendly deal, I'll bring Key back. But if not, like you want to add some young dogs on the edge that get after the QB. Overall, just get faster, more physical, and you know what I'm saying, bigger, stronger up front. Callahan did have to go. But Callahan, I say this, the front office is to blame for Callahan, though, because if you would have brought Callahan in and brought him with, what if Bones Foster was his special teams coordinator year one? What if his offensive coordinator wouldn't Nick Holtz? What if they had like a solidified former coach? Like just pick like you know how the Patriots got McDaniels. Let's say you had a former head coach that's an OC to be with Callahan, and then Denard Wilson then got good, but like year one, let's just say you had a head coach as OC and told Callahan like, you gonna have to split play calling duties until we get this team straight. He was trying to play call and be a head coach for the first time. Your special teams, your defense, and your OC, all of them is their first time doing it. You had too many people as their first time. So I think they kind of set him up for failure, not forcing him to bring in a team with him where he had more experience. Because Bill Callahan was the run game coordinator. They fired him when he walked out when they fired Brian. So you a month into the season, and took you to the last 6 games to figure out how to run the football. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the type of shit that they was just organizationally wrong on. How I feel about the game Thursday? Which one? Oh, yeah, for sure. We finna bring in the new year. More power to you for this event. It's too fluky. I'm just playing it because I'm checking out the vertical stream and I don't want to be seriously paying attention. Yeah, Malik is playing good football. He's sticking. Bama, oh yeah. I mean, the Bama-Oklahoma game was crazy. Like, Oklahoma, when they let Bama get it back close, they got out that game plan. Oh, man, did they get out that game plan. I was like, bro, this spread to 5 wide shit they was doing was giving us so many fits. And they just, like, got out of it. I don't know why they got out of it. But when Xavier Brown ran that pick 6 back, it was over with. Like, I didn't think Oklahoma could outscore us in a shootout, and they had the game exactly where they wanted it. It messed around and let Bama come back. Indiana, I think Fernando Mendoza has really struggled against good teams. Yes, they beat Ohio State, but it's not like he went out and just bombed on their ass. So if I'm Bama, I got to be saying, if we hold Indiana to 13 points, bitch, we finna put up 30 or 40 on your ass. They defense can't be better than Georgia's was in Atlanta. Like, god damn, the way Georgia was playing defense in Atlanta, just that shit made my head hurt. They had 2 high safeties. They was getting to the quarterback. They was stopping the run. They was doing everything. Oklahoma offense is Mateer getting you out of your game plan. Like, but that's the thing. The thing that Mateer do so good, he was killing us early, and Bama started sending the dogs. But that's only because if they would have been motioning back out 5 wide and running the type of offense, like they really wasn't running him QB power second half. It's college, man. You guys just gonna let Mateer get ran into the grave. You got to Jackson Dart his ass. Like, bitch, you finna run the ball 20 times like Riley did for Notre Dame last. You remember in that playoff game when Notre Dame ran the quarterback like 20 straight plays? That's the type of shit they should have been doing with Mateer ass. I've been running Mateer into the dirt. Bitch, you gonna win this game today. Dogs about that. Yeah, I mean, I don't see Ole Miss getting in y'all way. To be honest, I don't see Ole Miss doing nothing with y'all. Now, if Lane Kiffin was there, but they're not finna out coach Kirby Smart with them guys they got over there. We haven't seen an Alabama team that can run like they want in a long time. Yeah, it's frustrating. I think when they started running the ball good towards the second half of the season, then Jam Miller got hurt and Riley got banged up. Cuevas was out, so like you got your 260-pound tight end and your best running duo. Hill has really stepped up though. I ain't gonna lie. Hill didn't really stepped up and did his thing, but Bama ain't running the ball like Bama used to, and I think they gotta understand that like if you gotta put Jeremy Bernard in the backfield and speed sweep somebody, if you gotta go 5 wide and let Ty Simpson run for 5 yards and slide, I don't care how it go. Bama can't play Georgia and have -3 rushing yards in the SEC championship. That just wasn't Alabama football. And we couldn't run the ball with 2 high safeties in Parker Brailsford, Caden Proctor, and Roberts. Them dudes is probably going to be picked in the top 100 picks in the NFL draft, and you can't run the football. It's more of a mentality and an attitude than talent. How do you feel if the Giants trade? Why would they trade Dart? Why would they trade Dart? B. Walker, what it do, player? Why would they trade Dart? Dart gonna be solid as long as they get him out of that QB design run shit. That shit is gonna get him killed because he's like, he remind me of Will Levis that like he's got the athleticism to take off running, but you like, hey bro, this the NFL. Like you ain't gonna last long. Your body ain't gonna hold up. You know what I'm saying? From like these 250-pound linebackers can run 4.5. You know, you got edge rushers that run 4.4, 4.5 in the NFL. You got, you know, Jordan Davis and Jeffrey Simmons. These is 300-pound defensive tackles that got 6-packs. Like, bro, you just can't be out there all willy-nilly running around, bro. Like, you gonna have to sit your little hot ass down when it comes to, because he had to concut. He got sent to the blue tent 5 times for. And I had some goofy arguing with me in the chat one night, bro. He got sent to the blue tent 5 times in 9 games. Sent to the blue tent 5 times in 9 games. He got sat down for 2 games on the last one. The first game back, he had 10 runs. Like, it's no way that you got a rookie quarterback that got 5 concussion clearance checks to the blue tent and had to sit out 2 games and he run the ball double-digit times on his first game back. Like, that's just reckless, bro. Just because some fans think that it's cool that Jackson Dart can scramble every now and then and pick up a first down, like, it sound cool. Because when people say Cam need to run more, I'm like, do you want him to die? Do you want him to die? I want him to get the ball out hot. Shit, I want him to check to a run play. Like, don't get your ass killed. Get tired of people saying Nick Saban would never, like, Nick Saban did struggle at first. Yeah, he did struggle. I mean, it's the same in reverse. Some people said that Nick Saban stayed with the ground and pound too long. Some people said that Nick Saban should have went to spread offense sooner, you know, not thinking that he had Lane Kiffin and Steve Sarkisian, like all these guys was his offensive coordinators, like some dog, like the best offensive coaches in college football was his coordinators. Kurt Signetti, Josh Heupel, like all the people that teams y'all like, that Cristobal, all these guys was Saban's assistants. So, you know, it's been times that Nick Saban didn't struggle to be able to put some on the field. You remember it was a time when they said all Saban's cornerbacks play trail technique and man, that they get burned over the top like Trayvon Diggs. You know, when they say, hey, man, Trayvon Diggs either going to get a pick six or get burned. Like, they used to say that about all Saban's DBs. They used to play with their back to the ball. Justin, what's good? Happy holidays, bro. Derrick Henry doing way too much. Derrick Henry doing way too much. 3 touchdowns at halftime. See, the problem is they should have just brought Cam along slower in the first place. And he gonna have his moments instead of trying to make him throw for 4,000 yards out the gate. It just set him back. Derrick Henry got 3 touchdowns at halftime. That shit wild. Mm-mm-mm.
Run. Hey, alert 30.
Give me that. $106 yards and 3 touchdowns at half. Tennessee missing Henry yet? Man, we was gonna miss him no matter what he did. You know, Derrick Henry, one of my favorite all-time Titans. Bro, catch the ball.
It's 2nd down and 10.
You know, it was Titan fan. People in Titan fan base used to say Derrick Henry was washed. Where are you now? They used to make me so mad when they used to say Derrick Henry was washed. Then he go to the Ravens and run for 1,900 yards last year. Mm-mm-mm. I had a tight end for a touchdown. That's my fault. Who watching Stranger Things? Y'all know I'm addicted to Stranger Things. Lay down with it. Or Himothy. They're punking the Packers. Can't blame Callahan. Coach don't make personnel decisions. That's on Ram and Chad Brinker. And there was a lot of fans that were saying that he was washed too. A lot of Titans media. Because remember, they wanted Tajay Spears to be running back one.
Mayfield's pass. Incomplete. Makes it second and
1,300 and ain't even really been giving him the ball this year. He ready to quit. They gave Malik a fair chance. He was a 3rd round pick. He got to start half a season when the roster was still good. So you can't say he didn't get a fair chance. Now, did they move on for him too quick? Because Rand Carthon wanted to draft his own quarterback? Yes. Because Tannehill was there and they drafted Malik. Tannehill didn't want to mentor him, and I don't think Vrabel ever wanted him, because if you remember, Malik was part of the A.J. Brown trade, him and Traylon Burks. So it's like, by default, if you look at A.J. being gone and look at Malik Willis and Traylon Burks, you can kind of be disenfranchised with them kind of quick. Then, you know, when Malik Willis got his shot, he was in an offense that's not suited for his type of gameplay. He needed to be in a play action spread type of situation, and they had him playing the Tannehill offense. It didn't really fit his strong suit because he was a project quarterback, not somebody who was NFL ready. Then Rand Carthon comes in, Vrabel is still there, and then they drafted Will Levis. But that's more on Rand trying to speed up the rebuild, kind of like the Saints is doing with Tyler Shuck. You didn't get a 1st rounder, you got a 2nd rounder. It's not as big of a deal drafting a 2nd round quarterback as a 1st, but at the same time, if you can get Tyler Shuck to get right, you could get the Saints back right. That's what they was thinking with Will Levis. And then you brought in Brian Callahan the next year. He wasn't considering that treat Will Levis like a rookie again. He was treating Will Levis like he was a seasoned veteran. But Will Levis came in at the bye week after Tannehill got hurt and showed some promise. But then you try to get him the whole ship. You need to be running the ball and play action with him as well. Then when he started turning it over, they tried to make Will Levis into the scapegoat the same way they did Willis. Willis came back and kicked our ass. But a former Titan coach, lo and behold, LaFleur knew what to do with Willis. He's not going to make him throw the ball 35 times. He's going to throw the ball 18 to 22 times. He's going to run the ball, going to use his legs. And now, after he done been in the league for, for 4 years, he's ready to control the offense. You didn't just bring him along and throw him to the wolves. Give me one block. Bro, if one of these linebackers catch Chris Johnson, I'm going to be sick. One of these linebackers catch Chris Johnson, I'm going to be sick. Hendricks, what up? Yeah, Ravens need to make the playoffs for us to get that 4th rounder. But even if it ain't a 4th, I was thinking about this today. What if it's a 5th? Would you trade a 2nd and a 5th, or a player in the 5th to try to get Max Crosby to the Titans and pay him? If you was able to do that, you wouldn't be thinking edge rusher early in the draft. You'd be thinking definitely receiver, offensive line be your first 2 picks. I mean, it's a lot of stuff that could go down and can happen. Nah, Malik wasn't supposed to get thrown that early, but Todd Downing did that stupid ass trick play where you put both your quarterbacks on the field at the same time, and then Tannehill got hurt. Then we went from 7-3 to not winning another game. Josh Dobbs Is it a fumble? Is it an incomplete pass game? And then people start getting fired. I'd take Max Crosby for 2 years, bro. I'd take Max Crosby for 2 years. Like, looking at where they got it, if Femi come back healthy next year, it's going to be like the second half of his rookie season. Mixed in with Jahad Ward. You could bring him back cheap. Jeffrey Simmons, T-Sweat, and Max Crosby. Like, you'll have a nice ass rotation, and you draft one more guy like Dennis Sutton out of Penn State, or you get Zion Young out of Missouri or somebody around pick 100 or something like that. Because my two receivers, I was like, give me like Denzel Boston and Zachariah Branch. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so many things that the Titans could do with the draft in the offseason. If they showing something good on tape, maybe you hope Jalen Phillips or Dafio Way or Tariq Woolen or one of those type of DBs you can get with your money. Because you gotta think when Rand got Snead and Cheeto, he thought he was gonna have two solid corners for the next little bit. Now Cheeto wound up playing good for the Ravens, but Snead has pretty much not been on the field the whole time he been in Nashville. So, in situations where you got to make sure that if you do spend some money on somebody in free agency, that it's somebody that's going to help, like Xavier Woods, Sebastian Joseph Day. Those guys have been good. Those guys have been good free agents. You just need it. Like Van Jefferson for $1.6 million has been solid. You just don't need him to be your number one receiver. He needs to be receiver 4 and 5. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's their problem, is like expecting too much from these free agent guys. Like, it's the reason why they moved on from the team that they moved on from, is this guy ain't your main guy, but this is a guy that can get the job done. Trey Henderson. Yeah, he's a guy you could look at. Cam was always first. Depends on what else they do in the draft. Yeah, I mean, like, the coach gonna set the first tone. Then you get to choose, like what positions are they gonna go after in free agency. Now, people disagree, but I like to go after offensive line, defensive back, wide receiver. My main kicking points, if you want to get somebody in free agency, man, I ain't mad that you're getting a running back in free agency. You know what I'm saying? I ain't mad if you're getting a tight end in free agency. I just don't need the pillars of our teams to be built with Cam through free agency. You said Max only a year older than you. I mean, the thing about it is, let's say you got Max Crosby. You put Max opposite of Femi with T-Sweat and Big Jeff. Then you got Jahad Ward. Probably you got Jalen Harrell, Truman Jones. Like, I'd draft another guy maybe about the 4th round. Zion Young, Dennis Sutton. Give me one of them guys about the 4th round. Third, 4th round. Like, okay, we're gonna get right. We're gonna have something for the future, and we got something for them. Like, they gotta solidify something though. I don't want it to be receiver, because George Pickens ain't coming to Nashville. I don't want it to be. It can be corner, but I just don't know if they'll still be jaded that Mike Bergonzi traded L'Jarius Sneed to the Titans and then came here and took the job. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, in a way, like, are they gonna spend a bunch of money at corner again? They tried that. They spent good money with Arden Key and Draymond Jones. Bring back Draymond Jones? Nah, I don't think they're gonna bring him back. I'd bring back Jahad Ward though in a heartbeat. Cheap, because he's cheap and he's been a good player. They need to keep. Yeah, I'm cool with keeping Van as a depth guy, as wide receiver 5. You know, but then again, in the future, if you're saying AO is the 2, DK is the slot, and you still got Strep and you still got Van, I still think they need to get 2 receivers in the draft. You know, I like Chris Brazza out of Tennessee and Denzel Boston. Those are 2 receivers I like early. Later, if there's a later, if Zachariah Branch or Barian Brown, Nick Harbor, you know, if those guys is around late, like those guys I like. Titans want all the good players. I mean, Rich, they got like 10 draft picks and they got the most money in free agency. They only gonna have 34 players under contract still. So you got to keep in mind they're gonna have to sign like 20 some players. He said Nick Harbor gonna be a 2nd round pick, and Titans gonna have plenty of picks too. You gotta think the Titans got 1st, 2nd, 3rd, potentially 2 4ths, 2 5ths, and 2 6ths. And they still got players that still may get traded. Like, I know that as of right now that I don't think nobody would take on Calvin Ridley or L'Jarius Sneed contract. But you still gotta think it's some guys that they can still trade for 5th and 6th round picks. They still could package and move up. They still got pieces that could be potentially traded. God, I seen him and still threw it. That was dumb. We're not gonna pay Diggs $100 million, bro. Like, hey, bro, you gotta understand. Like, if we spend like $15-20 million a year, I want Tariq Woolen, I want Alontae Taylor, I want somebody like that. I don't want Trevon Diggs. Like, one thing you gotta know about the Titans' new GMs is, like, they want guys that play. Diggs has been like massively injured. This has been the first game where I played bad. Damn, bro, I couldn't get his ass. I said this y'all trying to load up the draft and use money to fill out the rest of the roster. Yeah, I want to build the team through the draft, and with free agent, I don't want them to just get somebody because they got the bread, because the shit roll over in the NFL. I'd rather see them, bro. It just overthrew that. GG's. He just overthrew the hell out of that pass, bro. Draft picks was good. Free agents was kind of mid. Yeah.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 29-yard line. Chris Johnson, the ball carrier. Taylor Mays up to make the tackle.
I don't know. I'm interested to see. I'm interested to see what direction they want to go in. Man, that's got to be a pick six right there. You could have put me back in the game with that.
Coverage on the play by Trayvon Diggs.
Bro, give me an interception. I need points from the picks.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Yeah, they is. It looked like the Packers ain't finna get it together today. You son of a bitch, bro. Throw the ball.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's good for a Titans first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Yo, niggas out there not blocking. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. I seen, bruh just jumped out the way.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Oh my god. This game's over, bro. Why am I even playing this shit?
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the Ravens' 33-yard line.
Why is he doing like this? Bro, I'm trying to pass lead up, and this dude is like throwing behind him, bro. This is so annoying. Come on, DK, get in there.
10 more yards. And the Titans first down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Shifty and speedy, Concepcion, but I'd much rather have Zachariah Branch from Georgia in the 3rd or 4th round than burn on KC's Concepcion that early. I mean, Concepcion is a dog, Makai Lemon, but give me Zachariah Branch. Like, I guarantee he'll be, bro. Fuck this game, man. I want a dunker though. Like, I want Denzel Boston or Chris Brazo with Zachariah Branch. Give me a dunker and a shifty guy. Give me a dunker and a shifty guy. Give me a dunker and a shifty guy. Give me Georgia tight end too. Lawson Lucky. Let me get him like 6th round or some shit. Michael Vick running back shit, bro. That's why I say Brazel or Denzel Boston. Yeah, give me some points for that pick. Zachariah Branch gonna be late. I'd take Chris Brazel. Like if we trade back and Brazil is there in the second, but also in the second, like Basantis and Pregnon gonna go in the second. I like both of them in offensive guard. If the Titans don't get a veteran guard, if Basantis or Pregnon is there in the second, you really can't be mad at them and just saying we're gonna have a young line. Running back and quarterback? Who's taking the running back and the quarterback?
It's a gain of 20. First down, Tennessee.
Bro, why did this nigga not speak? Bro, he got 2 points because I tried to spin right there. My boy, I don't know what he did. He just stayed in the same spot. God damn, bro. I don't want to win, man. I don't want to win, man. I want to lose this game. I want to be sitting here playing this shit for absolutely no fucking reason. That's what I want to do. I want to be sitting here playing this game for no fucking reason. And waste my goddamn time playing this game. That's what I want to do. Because Michael Vick at running back is better than every running back. He's better than Chris fucking Johnson, man. Look at that shit, man. Bro, how the fuck is Michael Vick fucking running back better than Chris Johnson, nigga? Like, somebody tell me why. That's why I stopped playing this shit. Stop playing this bullshit for this reason. Ask me why I ain't been playing this stupid ass fucking game. That's why. Because Michael Vick fucking running back is better than Chris Johnson, nigga. The only nigga with 25 fucking 2,500 fucking yards. And this nigga Michael Vick at running back is better than him. That's why I stopped playing this shit. Michael Vick running back is better than Chris Johnson, nigga. Only nigga with 2,500 scrimmage yards. I got Michael Vick playing wide fucking running back and quarterback. God damn, this shit is fucking. It's just dick in the fucking booty, dog. Like, I swear to God. That's why I stopped playing this shit. Then Pac-Man Jones fumbled. That's why I stopped playing this shit. That's why I stopped playing this shit, bro. Nigga Pac-Man fumbled the ball. Nigga Chris Johnson fumbled the ball. But you know who don't fumble the fucking ball? Fucking Michael Vick, right-handed fucking running back, don't fumble it.
can win. Zach, go ahead and quit. You're wasting time.
It's in the game.
My mental health is better when I don't play Madden. Game is for the fucking birds, man. Game is for the fucking birds. Wasting my goddamn time playing this shit. I had to take a second from that shit. That shit had me teed up. Who was that just got hurt? LaFleur ass going off. Come on, Haddon. Man, I'm sweating. I'm so mad at this game. Sona, what up? I'm sweating. I'm so mad at this game. I had to calm back down before I even touched this shit. This shit got me 38 high, boy. Never seen no shit like that. This nigga. Pac-Man fumble, Chris Johnson fumble. Like, god damn, nigga, all my running backs fumble. This nigga got fucking Michael Vick running back and Michael Vick quarterback giving him the ball, running over everybody, bro. This shit is just stupid. Yeah, you need to get on Stranger Things so you can be cool like the rest of us. This game got me hot, boy. You can only get him through an event. What I need to be doing to get T Sweat running back? You just finished Stranger Things late last night. What you thought? What you think about it? I'm in love with the show. Not even gonna cut. I'm in love with that show.
Intended for Dante Thornton. Incomplete. Brings up third down and 11.
honestly, we know 8 want to die, and 11 has agreed to go in with her, right? I think Vecna is gonna turn back into Henry, and Henry is gonna sacrifice himself, but some part of it ain't gonna work. So like Vecna, 8, and 11 all gonna be ready to take themselves out. But I think something is gonna happen where the plan gonna go south. So when the plan goes south, I think somebody gonna have to sacrifice themselves. I think it's gonna be an unlikely person like Dr. K. I think Dr. K, the military lady, Sarah Connor, is gonna sacrifice herself so Hopper can get out. Or Sullivan, the black dude that got killed by the thing. I can see like a redemption arc for Sullivan or Dr. K. Because Hopper want to die so bad, I don't think he gonna die. Then it's like if Joyce die and Jonathan and Will still there, like that just destroys Will. You know what I'm saying? But Mike didn't do shit in volume 2, so like in my mind, Mike got to do some real shit in volume 3. Because you know L made Mike. L gave Mike that picture and had Will draw it, where like the Thessal Hydra, the 3-headed monster, and Mike was leading with love to take it out. I think it's gonna be something like 11, 8, and Vecna all gonna be on the bridge, and Mike gonna have to be the one that to in his mind end 11. And if he do it, he gonna do it with some kind of thing, and it's gonna bring them back. I just don't see, as much as they made us feel like everybody was gonna die. I swore I thought Vecna was gonna kill Holly or Max in the Redscape, in the Mindscape, in the Broken Mind. Like, cause in my mind, that red space is the Broken Mind. But Mike ain't gonna die though. Mike ain't gonna die. Cause I think, you know how Billy got control of himself for a second to plead to them and let him know that it wasn't him and it was the dark before he died. I feel like that's how Henry gonna be. I think Henry is gonna come back to himself and deal with that trauma from the cave. I think he gonna help them when he come back to his real self. But I think he gonna sacrifice himself. 8 and 11 gonna sacrifice themselves, but some kind of way they gonna make it back. And Mike is gonna have to lead the charge this time. Dustin kind of been holding everybody together, Dustin and Lucas. How can I not pick it? Nah, that's Will who told everybody he don't like girls. Mike is the guy that Will like. That 11's boyfriend. Nancy and Holly brother is Mike. I think I'm saying Mike ain't really do nothing the whole volume 2. And he like the ringleader of the D&D group, so he the dungeon master. Like Mike got to do something at some point. He got to make a decision. But I think Will is gonna have to be so close to. I think Will gonna be so close to Vecna that he might be trying to crash out. But I think that's when 8, 11, and Henry gonna step in. I think Henry gonna sacrifice himself instead of Will, so Will can be free. But at the same time, some real world person gotta crash out. I think it's gonna be one of the military people. Maybe the dude who 11 broke his mind, that soldier, the black soldier Sullivan and Dr. K, I think one of them got to have a redemption story to where they stay with the bomb or some shit. Like everybody think they dead and they like let the bomb off or some shit. You know how it be in action movies when everybody think this person dead, but how Dr. Brenner did when we thought he was dead, but he hit the button and let 11 take that ring collar off so she could fuck them soldiers up. Yeah, I don't trust 8 at all, but it's like for good reason though. Like she been done dirty her whole life, and then her sister left her in the heat of battle, so she might have some resentment in her heart because 11 left her in that shootout and all her friends died. She might be blaming 11 for her friends dying, and then 11 get a new life where she ain't, you know, where she done got to move on and find a new home and family and shit. But I could see 8 and Henry and 11 like biting the bullet, and Will, somebody gonna change places with Will. I think it's gonna be Henry. I think Vecna gonna change places with Henry. I really do. Malik Willis out there playing some football, ain't it? Malik Willis out there playing some football.
Set to kick off.
Malik Willis out there balling on these. Oh yeah, Willis balling. Yeah, when you on a team with a coach that know what to do with you. I think Nancy and Erica should have a spinoff. I could see Erica having her own show. Nancy's supposed to get the cartoon, the Tales from '85 cartoon. They said it's gonna be another spinoff, but they ain't gonna be writing the show. Ain't he, Rick? They said there's supposed to be another show, but they ain't gonna write it. It's gonna be like Netflix is gonna have control, and it's gonna be a spinoff. I think the only way they can spin off is like if they do a prequel, but they already done the play, or if you do a spinoff of like, who would be the most popular character to do a spinoff of? Oh yeah, Holly going in. When Holly hit old girl with that radio, bro, I cried. But her friend got right back with her though. Cause after Holly hit her with that radio, old girl choked her out with that cleric, with that Holly the heroic piece. She her home girl choked her out. Derek Turnbow pretty funny too. When you put Willis on a real team, I ain't mad at that. I can't knock it. But when Willis was on the Titans was still good. Titans was 7-3 at the top of the division. If Willis could have won one game, we would have won the division. The year the Jaguars beat the Chargers in the playoffs, when Josh Dobbs took the job from Willis. Malik Willis just he couldn't run the Titans offense that they had. You think he's gonna be a starter? I don't know about a starter. I think, you know, if he's on the Cardinals or the Raiders or somebody, I think he'll get a chance to play, a chance to compete. But like, as far as somebody getting him and making him like the face of their franchise. I don't know. Lamar been hurt. You know, Lamar got kneed in the back in that game during the holidays. He was going down and somebody like did a WWE Eddie Guerrero knee on his back, and he had contusions. Like he couldn't sit up straight and stuff. Somebody had kneed him in his back. Malik to the Falcons. They gotta figure out what they're gonna do with Michael Penix and Kirk Cousins. You think Kyler going to Pittsburgh? They done mess around and made Derrick Henry mad. He finna start running with a vengeance. 55 been talking cash money to Derrick Henry all night. He'll mess around and wake Derrick up. Steelers are the Athletics. I can see Kyler Murray on the Vikings. Number 55, keep on talking shit to Derrick Henry, bro. In the MLB. No, Lamar got ruled out early. His man said Battle of the Ex-Titans. You funny. Old boy talking trash to Derrick Henry. He don't know, like, Derrick Henry ain't gonna do too much talking. Like, you hit him before he got the ball good. Now he running down y'all throat. Man finna run for 200 yards and you trash talking. I bet his teammates like, hey, bro, it's cold out here, man. Shut up. You pissing him off. That's what I'm saying. Derrick Henry work out like a bitch. Derrick Henry put that real workout in. They gonna be tired. Devontae, that's all they had to do last week. John Harbaugh's an idiot. What? See what you doing? This the boss of the house right here.
Sissy, let's go. Come on.
Good night.
Say good night, Daddy. He didn't hear. Good night, Daddy.
Good night.
Say good night, Daddy.
Defense get tired of tackling Derrick Henry. He getting 8 yards on first down. It's finna get ugly. Yeah, our defense kind of crazy. Ain't gonna lie. If y'all O-line hold up enough for y'all to score enough points, y'all defense is gonna give people hell. Oh my God. Valentine, man, he just yo, he just reached out and grabbed this man and threw him like 5 yards back, dog. Derek just threw Valentine like 5 yards back. Oh yeah, he is, Brian. Oh my God, Valentine, don't let this man throw you 5 yards back. If I'm Baltimore, I'm going to play action on first down. What is wrong with John Harbaugh? Like, you take Derrick Henry out and you put in one of these little backups, you get 1 yard. Like, bro, like, he got to learn, man. I know Derrick Henry got to get a breather, bro. Call a timeout, put that nigga back in the game, bro. You in the red zone. You goal-to-goal situations. Derrick Henry is not on the sideline catching a breather. We got to call a timeout if we need to. He don't know the. Somebody must not know, man. Like, Harbaugh is unfamiliar with Derrick Henry game. He's an idiot, man. Like, I hate Harbaugh when it comes to these situations. Like, you got Lamar. Like, before when he's healthy, you have Lamar and Derrick Henry. He get in the fourth quarter and be overthinking things. Like, nobody can stop your guys in the backfield, idiot. Then it's 3rd and 8. Watch him put Derrick Henry back out there. Now you got Ali and like, bro, Derrick Henry get you 1st and goal and you take him out the game and run a bunch of run plays with backups. Zay Flowers say they ass. Yeah, Rich, it don't make sense. Zay Flowers just saved him because Valentine It got cooked by Zay Flowers on a speed out. See, that's why I want Zachariah Branch in about that third round. Crybabies, yo. I told you Derrick Henry just got all the juice. John Harbaugh just act like he don't know it at times. I don't know what be wrong with Harbaugh. Zay Flowers get 20 more yards to get 220. It's coming. Adrian Hart, good luck. I need Jeffrey Simmons to game wreck tomorrow. Man, what Rich? I don't even think it's making Lamar look like a great passer because I've seen the Ravens be first and goal from the 1 and do a bunch of weird trick plays. Like, I don't think it's to make Lamar look like a great passer. I just think he get ahead of himself trying to, like, you know, some people be wanting to out coach instead of just like running plays. Because to be for real, Lamar ain't even played but half the season. Most of this season been backups. But even if you got a backup in, my point is, last week they up 10 in the fourth quarter and Derrick Henry don't touch the ball the last 11 minutes. It's like, what is that? What is that? You got Derrick Henry score a touchdown with 11 minutes to go, and then he don't touch the ball the rest of the game. Bro, I hate this game, man. Dudes out there then bump the hell out of my receiver. Josh Allen holding the ball. He rushing 3. I'm blocking 6 and still can't get the pass off. You talking about Donald Parham? Yeah, he's one of those legend Madden cards. Bro, that's so goofy, man. He ran it on the right side. My guy gets over there and makes a play. He runs it on the left side. My guy is just standing there, right? Crazy. Everybody picking the Bears. Who the Bears play? Man, Malik Willis out here playing ball. I don't trust 8. Nobody trusts 8. Niners. It's gonna be a good game. A whole bunch of motion and running.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Man, why are you so tall if you're not gonna jump, bro? Man, 70 feet taller and just don't jump. I can click on and he won't jump.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Bro, I guess, man. Been grinding off and on, but man, I don't even hardly play this goofy ass game, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I really don't enjoy Madden. This shit boring as fuck. I need to find me something else to play. I wish that The Witcher came out like it was supposed to this year. I wouldn't even be playing this shit. If The Witcher would have came out when it supposed to, I wouldn't even be playing this shit. This game is dog shit.
At their own 24-yard line.
Throw the fucking ball, bro. Like,
First and 10 at the 46-yard line. Intended for Chad Johnson. Incomplete. It leads to second and 10. A gain of 10 yards. That's another Titans first down. Allen's pass complete to Donald Parham. Out of bounds at the 33-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second
I can't stand this fucking game, bro. I don't want to play no stupid ass Arc Raiders. I need to find me a new fucking game to play. Cause this shit here ain't. I mean, it's a good 2 hour stretch on the. I wanted to see how the vertical stream looked. See if it was something different. I actually like the way it looked. We got to tweak it a little bit. Appreciate y'all tapping into this. I'm gonna do some late night streaming on Twitch and Kick. Probably watch some. I'll probably watch some game film, some different stuff late. He said, "What did Arc Raiders do to me?" I just have this thing when it comes to like content creation and games. It's like the new hot game, and everybody's like jumping like it's the best thing ever, and motherfuckers don't even look like they're having fun with the fucking game. Like, oh my god, it's so cool! Look at the new shiny red truck. Like, yeah, right. Game looks fucking stupid, but it's just unk being unk. But look, I'll be back live. Give me a reset, and then we'll be live on Kick and Twitch on a late night stream. God first in the chat, man. We out.